Hey everyone, we're going to do a quick to the point video as we do. So grab your mat and a couple weights. I'm going to go a little lighter today. So go ahead and grab some fives, but if you want to go heavier, then just be careful with yourself and always know that you have the option of dropping the weights altogether. Go ahead and come into a tabletop position. Get your knees underneath those hips, your shoulders right over those wrists, and then start to press into those fingertips. Find a long, sturdy spine here, bracing at your core, 360 all the way around. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, you're going to let your hips drop back a little bit, stretching through those glutes, and come back up, bracing that core. Moving in and out, maybe start to take circles up over your hands a little bit. Just finding some space in that spine. Moving in and out of these, working with that breath. So find a little space in the side body and your hips and your glutes. And then when you're ready, you're going to come back to that tabletop position. You're going to kick your right foot out and your left arm coming into your bird dog, pushing through that right heel, and then you're going to take the crunch rounding your spine, kicking back out. Exhaling, inhaling. Keep moving, keep your chest forward, keep your shoulder over your wrist, and then make sure that your weight is still distributed. Here for 5, 4, left hand comes down, 3, and 2, keep that leg extended, 1, go ahead and keep that left foot down, and then you're going to cross over that left hand, and we're going to cross over that leg, come up for a crunch. So your belly's still tucked in. You're basically still in your tabletop position as far as your upper body goes, but that right leg is extending and crunching in. We're here for 6, gaze forward, still breathing. 5, 4, 3, good job, you got this. 2, 1, you're gonna go ahead and extend that right leg as you bring your left over to the outside of your mat. Get your shoulder right over that left still. Bring that arm out and crunch it in. So I'm feeling this in my obliques on both sides because I'm really pressing into that hand and bring that left side up while I crunch in the right. Good job. Here for 5, 4, 3, coming back into tabletop, and 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that hand down, bring those knees down, get in a good tabletop here. You're going to tuck your feet, and we're going to come into a hover. So pushing through those palms, pushing through those fingertips again. Make sure your shoulders are still over your wrists, hips are still right over those knees, and we're just going to tap or hover and come back up. Here for 5, 4, bring that belly up and in. 3, 2, good job. 1, go ahead and bring that down. We're gonna extend the left leg this time. Bring that right out once you've braced at your core, coming into your bird dog, and then we're gonna crunch it in, kick it out. So weight evenly distributed, core in, shoulder still over that wrist. Exhaling, crunching in. We're here for 5. Kick through that heel. 4, 3, gaze forward. 2, and down. 1. Go ahead and bring that hand down. Cross over that left leg over the right, and then crunching in. So belly button up and in, pushing through those palms. 6, 5, good job. Leave that weight distributed. 4, evenly. 3, 2, stay on that right knee, and 1. Bring that right foot on the outside as you stack that left hip on top. Get that right shoulder over the wrist and then crunch it in. Extend it out. Good job. We're here for 7, 6, both obliques are working here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back to that tabletop. Grab your weights and go ahead and sit on your glutes, or you can stand on your knees, whatever feels best to you. I'm going to keep it hands to heart, but you can also stack these on your shoulders if it's a little bit heavier, and I'm just going to lean back and come forward. So you're really feeling that in your quads. You're bracing right at the front tops of your legs and pulling yourself forward. Your glutes are working. It's coming to that hover and back. Hover and back. We're here for 5, 4. You're gonna bring those arms into it in 3, 2, 1. I want you to pull back and then push forward and then open it up. So when you're leaning back, you're pushing forward, opening it up. Open it up. Good job. Keep going. We're here for 5. Squeeze when you come to do shoulders or your elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come down to your hammer curls. So 90 degrees, push back and come up. Push back, come up for that curl. Good job. Keep resisting in both directions as we do, always. We're here for 5. I want you to keep it in your tricep extension in 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it back and pulse. 10, 9, 8. Good job. You got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring your hands out in front, and this time we're going to hinge at the hips just forward a little bit, squeezing that chest. If you want to come to your feet and stand, that's fine, but we're going to be doing that in a minute. So if you are feeling like you're stable here, just stay here. You will get on your feet in 10, 9, 8, resisting in both directions. Feel that space in your shoulder blades and squeezing it together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights together or on your shoulders, and then we're gonna step the left up, step the right up, left down, right down. So you're staying in this hover squat as you move in and out of these squats. So knee, leg, leg, knee, knee. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Come down. You're going to lead with your right this time. Up, up, down, down. Again, you can put those weights by your shoulders if that feels better for you. We're here for 4, 3, keeping that hover, keeping that 2, 1. Okay, so stand up. Don't lock your knees yet because we're going to keep into that squat. You can keep your weights with you if you want, because we're going to step out, step in, and hop. So make sure that you have a bend to your knees. If you want to drop your weights, if this feels like too much, feel free. But we're going to just a little hop, keep those knees soft, land soft, and we're keeping up, hop. Good job. You got this. Hopefully you have lighter weights. Heavier weights, I would say just drop them, so it's not too much of an impact. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop. bring those by your sides here. And we're gonna just bring that right foot up, flex that foot, open up that hip and step back. So you're gonna come into a lunge at first. All 10 toes point to the top of the mat. I'll move this side so you can see me. Pull that left hip back. We're just coming down for a tap. Squeeze those inner thighs together for stability. I will remind myself as well. Pushing through both heels. And you've got that pelvis tucked in. So your upper body is pretty much straight and up, not hinging forward. Find that center weight. You're coming back and coming down. Good job. We're here for 5, 4, come to a hover, and 3, 2, 1. Come down with that knee, but not all the way, and just pulse. So drive through that left heel. You should feel that in that glute a little bit. Here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come to a space where you could do the other side. We're gonna step out, step in, hop, out, in, hop. Good job. So again, light on the feet, keep a bend to those knees. Keep moving. If this feels like too much, just tap those feet. Do it so that you're feeling challenged. You want to get your heart rate up a little bit here. This counts as cardio. But we're gonna just take it to that soft, low impact hop. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands, those hips. Bring the right anchored leg down as you open up your left hip and step back into that high lunge. Again, pull that right hip back, knee over your ankle. And then we're just gonna squat and hover here. Ooh, so drive through that right heel. Make sure that you're squeezing those thighs for stability. And we're here for 6, 5, stay at that hover, in 4, 3, 2, 1. So stay down, we're just gonna pulse. Keep going, we're here for 5. Chest up, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step up, keep a bend. Again, staying in a squat. We're gonna come back into our arms. So this time we're not on our knees. We're gonna reverse it a little bit here. So keep curling, keep pressing into that tricep. Controlled in both directions. We're here for 10. Leave it back in that tricep. In 9, 8, 7. Core supporting you up and in. Gaze forward. 5, 4, 3. Keep it back. In 2, 1. Press back and pulse. Pulse. Good job. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those, excuse me, bring those weights out in front. Keep that hinge. Sit back in those hips, and we're gonna come into that shoulder press. So your shoulder squeeze, I should say. So keep squeezing, keep resisting on the way down. So you're pressing as your way down, resist on the way up. Take it slow. We're here for 10, 9, belly in, supporting you. 4, 3, 2, my counting's a little off today, no, 1. Go ahead and press those back together, step wide here. Get back in that low squat. We're gonna start with our left. Bring it down, down, up, up. 5. Leading with our left. 3, stay low. 2, you got it. We're gonna do the other side. We're out here for as long. So come back up. We're gonna lead with the right. Right, right, right. Here for 3. stay low. 2, chest up. 1. Come back up, and then we're gonna bring our feet a little bit closer together here. Ooh, sit back in those heels, and we're just gonna push up through those heels. Take the pulse here. 3, sit low in 2 and 1, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Push up through those heels. Whew. We're gonna come back, anchor through that left foot. You're gonna extend those arms. You're gonna come out, come in, hop. Good job. Whew. Chest up, soft landing. Again, you have the option to just toe tap here if you want it, or drop your weights, any of the above. Here for 7, 6, 5, 4, you got this, 3, 2, 1. Step in, place those hands on those hips, bring that right leg out, and then step back for that high lunge. So go ahead and let your hands drop. This time you have the option, if you want it, to bring in a bicep curl. So you can either stay here where we were before, pull that left hip back, or when you're on the way down, curl up, curl. You can bring it into a full bicep curl by twisting it at the top. It's up to you. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze those inner thighs together, 3, 2, 1. Listen, we're gonna pulse slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you have the option of coming up for a toe tap or just staying back in that squat if it feels too much for your balance today. Just tapping light on that right foot, anchoring towards that left. Here for 3, 2, 1. Step back, and then all 10 toes come towards the front, and you're gonna, this time you're gonna step that left out, in, hop. Good job, you got this. Really keeping that balance to that right side. You can move the weights in a way that wherever they feel like they're out of your way, maybe different on one side than the other. You can play with it. Keep going. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, chest up, 2, 1. Good job. Hands on your hips. Left leg comes up high. Open up that hip, step back into that low lunge, and then come down and hover and up. So you're just coming into those lunges. Whew. Take some deep breaths. Again, talking to myself mainly. So go ahead and bring those arms into it if and when you want it. When you're on your way down, you curl up. Here for 10, 9, keep that knee over the front ankle, 6, 5, 4, keep it low, and 3, 2, 1, keep that pulse, 5, 4, come into that tap, and 2, 1, or stay in your hover, which actually might be harder. Just coming into that tap. So you can hold your weights here, or again, put them on your shoulders. Keep it light on that left foot. Really grounded through that right glute. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Counting is definitely off, but I think in general I got the right amount. So go ahead and bring your feet wide this time. Instead of our narrow squat, bring those heels in, and you're gonna let those weights drop in between You're gonna come in for a deep squat, so pushing through those heels and come up. Keep that straight, long spine, chest up, shoulders dropped. Keep going here. Ooh, breathing with this. Here for 4. Keep it low in 3, 2, 1. Keep it low. This time, instead of pushing through your heels, you're gonna come up onto the balls of your feet. So you might wanna narrow your stance a little, come up on those feet, keep it low. Okay, here for 8, chest up, 7, you can put your weights here, 6, wherever it feels better, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up through those heels, get rid of the weights. And we're just gonna hop, narrow, hop wide. So you're gonna hop, 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 hop. So keep it light on the feet, just like you did when we had the weights. Now they're gone and our legs have worked a little harder, so we'll still feel it. Just keep that landing really soft. Keep the knees bent, chest up. Still breathing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now listen, we're gonna come up, down, and we're gonna explode. Ooh, I know, this is the last of the cardio. It's short and it's, you know, it's extra, but when it's short, it's gotta be a little more. So we're here for 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale up. Ooh. Exhale. Ooh, keep your chest up here for a sec. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, start to come down to the mat. I'm gonna roll onto my toes behind that mat. Gonna do a little more belly, and then we'll be all set for the day. So start in your boat, get those hip bones down on the mat, long spine. Anchor your boat at first by putting your heels down, pulling that chest forward, and then if you want it, you can pick those hands up, palms open, open heart, bending the knees, and then you're gonna exhale, kick it out, bring it back in. Really find strength in your core, bring that belly in to the spine, or at least think about doing that. So you're not expanding your tummy here. Kicking out, kicking in. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep this position in 3, 2, 1. I want you to put your hands behind you, fingers pointed towards you. Squeeze those elbows in tight. And then you're gonna take that twist to the right and then the left. Like, feel it back in your triceps. You're pushing and supporting with your hands. You're squeezing those elbows back and you're bringing that crunch in. We're here for 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Go ahead and roll all the way down the mat. Connect that spine, long neck here. Bring those feet up to 90 degrees. Press those hands gently on the top of your thighs, resisting. So you really should feel those abs firing up. There's a wall here, you can't go any further. Pretend wall. Keep your chest up. Breathe into this for 3, 2, 1. Place your hands by your side. You're just gonna tap and hover. Switching it out, keeping this position. Sail. Really think about bringing those lower abs in, connecting. Switch it out. We're here for 5, 4, chest up, gaze up, 3, 2, 1. Put both feet down. Press up into a bridge. Intertwine your fingers. Roll those shoulders back. Really come to the top of this pose here. Make sure your knees aren't splitting out. They're coming towards the back. press into those glutes. You have the option of bringing your hands to your lower back and coming up on the balls of your feet. You can either hold here or we're gonna march it out. Left, right, left, right, left. Now you can stay here, or I'm gonna give you the option to extend that right foot, switch it out, extend the left foot. One more time on each side if you're joining me. If not, just keep marching it out or stay in bridge. Go ahead and gently release your legs. Roll down the mat. Squeeze those knees in. Roll side to side. Maybe do some windshield wipers and play with it a little bit. And then maybe take a moment to just realize how your body's feeling. Do a little body scan, not judging, just noticing. Good job making it to your mat. I hope to see you again here soon.